I've been sitting on Elsa as of late, so ah, I joined, but I'm gonna sit that down. I've been sitting on Elsa as of late. Today I thought I'd change the scenery. So today, wait a second. Give me a second. Y'all, give me a second. So it is on the right one. Nice. I've talked about many times that I played Boy Elsa in the past, right? I thought about it heavily. So, would you believe me if I told you that 15 turning 16-year-old me who started Elsword 1 month in the NA server and then migrated to the Void server and stayed there ever since? Would you believe me if I told you that the first thing I did on my Elysis was buy gear? Crazy, right? The one who was heavily against gear skipping is the one who bought gear. Then after I got the gear, I searched for a teacher to teach me how to play Elysis. And I did find one. And he was a friend until we parted ways. Because, let's just say, things were getting quite annoying. And so him and I parted ways. I don't know where he's at right now. I know he's not playing Elysis anymore. He's probably somewhere playing better games. Yeah, I bought my gear. I didn't grind for it, I bought my gear. And I realized that was a mistake because I couldn't fully utilize the gear. But after I bought my gear, I went to go search for a teacher. This time I get to actually do it right. And it was the perfect time to come back because during that time an event was going on and there were handouts. So I used the event to learn how to get gear and so forth. So I grinded for a whole month, and I have it on the channel too. When I came back, what I was doing, the characters I was leveling, where I was at, and all that stuff. Some of y'all were there. I used that whole month to play catch up, and boy did I utilize that whole month. Within a month, I had got all 60 characters leveled, masterclass. I had 10 of us gear, and I had ran into an old friend who used to go by the name Wise, which should ring a bell to some of you who've been here for a long time. And he was worried about me burning out. And as you can see, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. We are 8 months in, I still haven't burnt out. I'm still playing this game, I'm still strong. I'm still playing strong. But he had been unmotivated and didn't really play the game as much. And now he's back into the game. And I think he's playing on the NA server. I think. But I had quite a bit of people worried about me and my progression because they feared I'm going to get burnt out. If I grind it hard, but see what they don't know is that what they don't know is that they forgot that I'm a grinder. I grind. Yeah. The ones who really know me, the ones who really actually spent time with me and didn't fall into the rumors and all that stuff know that I'm a grinder. I will wail, but I'm also a grinder. I've had to work 10 times harder than everyone else just to get to where I'm at. And that's especially true on closers. I've had to work 10 times harder just to get to where I'm at. I had the hardest path. Now, also, I didn't feel the brunt. I didn't feel the brunt of the elitism. I did. I did when Russell Ray was the end game. I did feel it. So I understand. Feeling like you're always getting locked out of a place. I felt that. The miserable atmosphere. I felt that. But I have had to work 10 times harder than everyone else to get to where I'm at. Anybody ever felt that before? I felt that too. I know that feeling. Because that was my experience on closers. I had the hardest path out of everybody. Yeah, you've had your bad luck and all that stuff, but in terms of like the fight to get to where I'm at, have you ever had to fight to get to where you're at? Or have you had everything handed to you on a silver platter? You've had it easy. Have you ever had to budget? Have you ever had to plan your things out? Do math and calculations? Or did you just have everybody do the math for you? Have you ever sit and cried? Have you ever sit and cried over messing up over something and feeling down yourself? Or did you just mash the keyboard and play for the best? Okay. So you understand? Okay. Oh, you have to? Okay. On L Sword, on Void L Sword, I only play Blood Queen. But I did play Blazing Heart and I did play Flame Lord and Empire Sword whenever I had free time. But for the most part, I was always stuck on Blood Queen. It wasn't until Ross Array until I picked up Empire Sword as a second character, leaving Flame Lord alone because she didn't have much to provide for the team. The only person I could turn to was Empire Sword because people refused to take me as a Blood Queen until I met Drop. He was actually nice enough to take me, and I got my weapon. People thought I was going to get my Empire Sword. Nope. I had to use Empire Sword just to get my weapon for BQ. And then later on, finally dropped the weapon for BQ. And then I had to use that for accessory. And right as I was about to have the boss of 3 out of 3 and be a big boy carry and finally come back and help the people who helped me, I never got the chance to fulfill that. And the game shut down. So the game shut down, and I carried out my mission to help people from Elsword to closers. I used closers to make up for the being unable to help the people who helped me. That's why I was so strong. That's why I was so strong about helping people on closures. I wanted to make up for. I wanted to make up for it, and I did end up. And I did end up helping people. I did end up helping the people that helped me in the end. I finally got my wish. So what did I do after? Continue to try to help people. When I came back to Elsword, the same people that I've helped back, I helped them again. And now they know that I'm someone that they can rely on. And occasionally they come back to help me. And then occasionally I come back and help them. So it's a win-win situation for us. I bought my gear on Void Elsword, and I went and go fetch a teacher. This time, I had to come back and learn things because it's a whole lot of mechanics. And some of these mechanics are actually similar to closers. They're just more complicated, more nuanced. This time I actually grinded my gear, built up my gear, spent on it obviously, to further perfect it. Sitting down, planning, journaling everything, not journalizing, journaling the whole process here on this very channel. I journaled the whole thing of getting my ESTA scale 5 out of 5 to full R21 on this very channel. How long did it take some of y'all? What was it? About a year or two? 3 years just to get y'all ESTA scale? It took me about 7, 8 months. Actually, no. Because I finished around, what was it? January? When did I finish it? January? I went, yeah. It took me 7 months. It took me 7 months to get all 5 pieces to R21. Skipped a couple of days. Skipped maybe a week or two. Planned. Sold KC to get ED so that I could reforge. Because I was always out of ED. Still true now. So it's a constant grind. Documented where I was on resources. Calculated resources. Did math. Made a plan. Stacked up resources. Used the hell out of the events. Then came chips. I'm still missing one chip. Yeah, I'm still missing one chip. I'm still missing a chip. I still have a chip that I need to replace. But I'll take my time with it. Also, I plus 12 every ellipsis. All 4 of my ellipses are plus 12. I'm missing one spirit challenger on Flame Lord. Zil got the Concerto title. I don't know if I told y'all, but Zil got the Concerto title. He finally got it on Sunday. So since then, we've both been chilling. I finally got my goal for yesterday. So in total, it took me 16 builds just to get it. Yep, I finally got my goals on my BQ. So 1 character down, 3 more LSS to go. Although Adrestia shouldn't really take too long because she already got the Legend Mandala. So she just need her other 3 accessories and then she's done. Then that's 2 LSS down, 2 more to go. I know to go Grove on Empire Sword if I can't go Flames because Flames is expensive. I've been told by Muska, I've been told by Muska to go Flame 4 out of 4 on Empire Sword. But I know Grove is a good alternative if I can't go Flame 4 out of 4 on Empire Sword. Because Flames is the most expensive. I don't know what the hell they were thinking about making Flames use L essence, but go off, I guess. So, if Flame is too expensive for you to maintain, you do have the choice of going Growth or Flow. But since Empire Sword does not struggle with cooldowns, Growth. So I'm going Growth 4 out of 4 on Empire Sword. And I'm also going Growth 4 out of 4 on Flame Lord. And come to find out that I got to get Rook Pets. Yeah, I forgot that I need to get Rook Pets for my Driosis. So here we go again. Yes, y'all. Here we go again. I got to go buy Rook Pets. Oh, goody. Here we go again. Oh, and something for y'all, because I didn't notice, but I got the Rasa full body finally. Hold on, we're gonna continue that. Actually, hold on. Hold on, y'all, we're gonna continue that. We're gonna get back on our sword. Hold on. I wanna show y'all. Hold on. Hold up. Hold that thought, y'all. We're gonna make a part two. Hold on.